For almost 5 decades now, the Southeast Asian Games have showcased what Southeast Asian athletes have to offer to the sporting world. During the 1958 Tokyo Asian Games, the sports leaders from Burma, Malaysia, Laos, and Thailand agreed on the need to have a separate event for their athletes. The objective was to prepare them for the Asian and the Olympic Games and to strengthen the ties among the nations of the Southeast Asian region. The following year, 1959, the Southeast Asian Peninsular or SEAP Games was born. In the Thai capital of Bangkok, more than 600 athletes and officials from Burma, Laos, Malaysia, Singapore, Vietnam, and host Thailand competed for a total of 62 gold medals. The hosts proved to be outstanding competitors as they won 35 golds. 2 years later, the second SEAP Games was held in Burma with more than 800 athletes and officials in attendance. That Games belonged to the host country as Burma collected 35 of the 79 golds at stake. In 1963, the Games were cancelled because of the unstable conditions in Cambodia, the scheduled host. In 1965, the SEAP Games went roaring anew in Kuala Lumpur, the capital city of Malaysia. Thailand was again on top of the medal standings. Thai athletes were once more the best when the Games returned to Bangkok in 1967, clinching 77 of the 165 total golds contested. Burma again hosted the Games in 1969. To the jubilation of their countrymen, Burmese athletes regained the overall championship, capturing 57 golds from a total of 145. Malaysia repeated as host in 1971. The Thais reclaimed the top spot in the medal board, edging the host by just 3 golds, 44 to 41. The battle for the overall championships in the 1973 edition of the Southeast Asian Games was even closer, with defending champion Thailand edging host Singapore by just 2 golds. In 1975, Thailand was the host city for the 3rd time. Inspired by the support of the hometown crowd, the Thais boosted their golden harvest to 80 golds. The 1975 SEAP Games was attended by only 4 countries, as political upheavals in Cambodia, Laos, and Vietnam prevented their athletes from leaving their countries. It was at this time that the suggestion to invite Brunei, Indonesia, and the Philippines as members of the SEAP Federation was approved. In 1977, the Games, which was renamed the Southeast Asian Games, were held in Malaysia. Every 2 years thereafter, participants from 10 nations vie for glory and honor in fierce yet friendly Southeast Asian Games competitions. Newcomer Indonesia easily dominated the Games by winning almost 1/3 of the gold medals at stake. The Philippines, which was also a newcomer in the Games, finished 3rd with 31 golds, 30 silvers, and 30 bronzes, including conquests in the basketball, volleyball, athletics, and boxing competitions. Indonesia hosted the Southeast Asian Games in 1979, which they